Hi, my name's Blackwell-Chambers, current reigning champion of the MX5 Super Cup. Just going to run you through a little bit of history and sort of what I've done over the years. I was quite lucky. My dad got me in a kart when I was about 11ish. Did karting for about 6 or 7 years, picked up a club championship along the way, and then I moved into cars in the Mazda MX-5 Mark 1 series, which is a really good feeder series to get you up into these Mark 3 race cars. Over the years of doing that, I won that championship twice with the BRSCC and once with the 750 Motor Club in a row. So that was quite a career highlight. And then we sort of made a move up to the big boys racing in the Mark 3 series. Had a learning year, and then we actually won the championship last year. This year's been a little bit more of a tricky one, but it's still as fun as ever, and it's brilliant to be out on track. So generally, from the beginning of a week, what I'll try and do is, if it's available, we'll be on the simulator. iRacing, fantastic platform, we're able to sort of get on that. It's got most of the UK circuits in it modelled these days, so I'll spend some hours on the simulator trying to get to grips with the circuit and figure out where we're going. We'll get to the track on Friday, get in the fantastic liveried Clapham North MX5 Mark 1 Super Cup, and we'll have our 4 sessions on Friday, just trying to build on the setup, making sure we're getting the car in the bracket we need it for the weekend. And that leads us to Saturday qualifying when the game really begins. To be honest, get a bit nervous for qualifying. It's an awful lot of work to do, and an awful lot of the weekend relies on those results. So we'll do the best we can. Normally, Rob Boston Racing and the Clapham North car's pretty quick, so we tend to be where we need to be at the front, and that'll set us up for race 1. From there, it's anybody's game. Try and keep it on the circuit, get as far forward as possible, and see how the weekend goes from there. So when we're racing, I must admit, it all starts when we get down to Parc Fermé. That's when the nerves start building. That's when you're starting to prep yourself for getting in the car. Everyone's kind of wandering around having a chat, trying to keep ourselves relaxed, but it never seems to work. You end up then getting your balaclava and your helmet on and get strapped in. That's when the prep work really starts. Generally, I'll sit there and I'll try and visualise the circuit in my head and sort of plan out the first couple corners. We'll then head out for the warming up lap, get the car ready, make sure all the gauges are reading correctly, get the tyres up to temperature, and then you pull up to the lights for the start of the race. And this is where it's absolutely critical to control your nerves as much as possible. You're generally sitting there buzzing slightly, trying to keep it all under control. 5-second board comes out, and that's when, generally for me, I think I'm quite lucky, I kind of enter quite a calm state, because that's when it's all about to kick off and start for real. So from about the 5-second board coming out, the first lights come on, that's when I start to relax. And then it's all the lights on, lights out, and away we go. And it's just trying to keep calm in that first lap, making clear, easy, clear decisions to get us through the pack, make sure that our overtakes stick and we're not causing any damage, and that everyone gets through cleanly. And as always, I've got to thank Clapham North and Hydro Race for their massive support this year. Without them, we really wouldn't be on the track. Again, big thanks to the BRSCC for putting on this series in the Super Cup. It's probably one of the best series in the country, if not the best series. It's incredibly competitive, incredibly hard. It's good, cost-effective racing, and there's really nothing that can match it out there.